Hello everybody and welcome back into Progressive Auto Sales Arena from Sarnia, Ontario, Canada. The Sarnia Sting taking on the Oshawa Generals for the third and final time this season. The Generals took them down here last game 4-1. Sarnia looks for revenge tonight. They have their starter back between the pipes as we get underway. Roll-offs, there's the centering pass and Cupid Lane and sent it wide. In behind looking out front. And there's the feed. Danford stopped early by Serzicha. There's another chance in front. Both teams in alternate uniforms tonight. It's an alternate night in general, not just one way. As here's Sitchich, and here come the Sting. Marco Sitchich weaves his way in. Couldn't jam that in, though. Much better start energy-wise from the Sarnia Sting than we saw last game, but a penalty on the play, and it's going to Sarnia. So to the box go to Sting for the first time tonight. Oshawa to the power play. No scoring in this opening period. Winner takes the season series. Draw one. It's picked up by, and Sanu turned it over, but here's a chance in front that was blocked by Young. That just missed Hall on the far pass. Now Sanu in over the Sarnia line. Torrance back to Robrecht. Winds it, shoots. Good save made, but gave it right back, and he scores. It's an ugly turnover by the Sarnia Sting, and the Generals strike first again. It's 1-0 they lead. They've scored first in all three games against Sarnia this year. This is just a gift. Thrown right out front. Nick Serzicha can't do much on it. 1-0 for the visitors. Here back to center ice. One back by Sanu. Looking along with it. Here comes Sanu up the left side. Off the Torrance, shooting it right on. The save made by Serzicha. They pick it up again and go to the net with it. Torrance sends it around behind. Looking out front is Buckley. Centers, here's Morelli right on. Off the chest of Serzicha, and it's a break for the Sting. Pass to McDonald, he's in. Has a lane, he'll shoot it, it's blocked. Good job getting back by the General. Morelli to Sanu. Looking ahead, he'll turn back with it. Filak doing all he can. Here's Buckley now, and here come the Generals inside to the net. High riser over the goal. Sarnia the other way. Here's the pass for Filak. He has a man open. It's Kostic going to the net. But that was turnover. Stolen back by Way. He'll center it over. There's the shot. Filak. Stop. Bouncer in front. Cooper Way gets back to it. Line. Shoots. Save. Rebound. That doesn't go. Third chance. They whack away at it. And that stayed out. Morelli kept inside. Here's Way. Weaves. Looks for a lane. Got one. And he missed the net. Filak. That was turned over, and it comes out to Torrance. Nothing like the last game between these two teams. Sarnia with energy here this afternoon. Robrecht, that's blocked as it slides wide of the Sarnia net. 6.5 to go here in the first. 1-0 Gens. There's the shot. It's high and wide. McDonald turned it over. Here's Brown to Moses, sending it in for the Sting. It was touched by Osterson, no icing, and on it was Ryan Brown, but it's picked up here by Danforth. Ahead to Robrecht. 5 to go opening period, 1-0 Oshawa. Robrecht to roll-offs. That was blocked. The opportunity was there for the taking. Pass. Here it is, and a good save made by Serzicha. Cupid Lane, and here's Danford right in. Now D'Amato the shot, and another good save made by Serzicha. Here's O'Mary with it. Might be a 2-on-1. O'Mary has numbers. The pass, a swing and a miss. Now Brown plays it to the net easily. Shrugged away. This one rolls out front of the Oshawa net. Ritchie trying to get it out. He'll send it ahead the roll-offs, and they'll do just that, entering the last minute of the play here in this first period. Sting take it back. The pass for Schwint. Sends it in and chases it down with Tyson Doucette. Line, shoots, save, rebound. They score! It's in, and this game is tied. 1-1. Kai Schwint in the dying seconds of the first. Well, the Sarnia Sting tie it up late here in the first. They never gave up on the play. They get it even here. And the fans on their feet from Sarnia. This one goes Shell. Foster comes across the seam but can't make the save. And this game's tied. Face off one back. The Sting with control. Pass finds Sitchich. This might be trouble. He's stopped by Oster. And we're through one here tonight from Progressive Auto Sales Arena. It's the Sarnia Sting 1. The Oshawa Generals 1. After 1. Shots a goal in the hockey game, 8-6 Sting. It's 1-1 after 1. The hits are 2-1 Sarnia. Faceoffs 3-1 Gens. 1-for-1 on the power play. Sarnia hasn't had one. It's 1-1 after 1. Welcome into period 2 here tonight from Progressive Auto Sales Arena. Sarnia trying to get back to the script after a 4-1 fall the other night to the same team here at home that they're playing here tonight. Here's Roloffs. He'll move in, turn that over to Lucas Fischer. Schwint has it. Another no call there against the Gens. But here come the Sting. Great pass. Better stop. Made by Oster, who set after it in the corner. Danford trying to get it out. He'll do just that. Danford to Ritchie. Callum Ritchie gave that away to Nathan O'Mary, and he looks to take off. Drops that back. It's given away. Breakaway. Kupalainen to give them the lead. He's stopped by Serzica. O'Mary to Marco Sitchett, sent back down into the Oshawa zone. Sarnia chases that. Lucas Fischer, Wine shoots, hit the post. Oh, what a chance. They still have it. Going to the net. Here's Sitchett with it again. Wine shoots. Glove save. Oster holding on. Sarnia looking a lot more sharp than they did the other night against Oshawa. They fell in that one 4-1. 1-1 in this one so far. Here's the face-off left side of the Generals' net. One back by the Sting. Young, Wine, shoots! That's right in the glove of Oster, and again, he wants a face-off. 11 shots on goal now for the Sarnia Sting. They got outshot last game 47-17 in that game. Very ugly game, but they look back to form here tonight. Tied at 1. Here's D'Amato. Looking to get out of his zone, and he does just that. Kupalainen up the right side. He'll get it in on goal. Here he comes. He scores! It slips right underneath Nick Serzica to give Oshawa their second lead of the night. They're back in front, 2-1. Exactly what you want to see if you're an Oshawa Generals fan, not what you want to see if you're a Sarnia Sting fan. He slips right on by and tucks it underneath Nick Serzica 5-hole. And it's 2-1 Oshawa. Face-off back to center, and the Sting would have had the lead, but they hit iron. And it goes against them now as they trail. Ritchie to the goal. Kupalainen stopped the rebound behind the net. Generals pressing here, up by 1 now. Here's Danford, has a lane. D'Amato stopped. Rebound, and the Sting can't clear. Another shot that doesn't go. Kept in by the Generals. They have great pressure now. Another shot to the net. Serzica made the save, and he elects to hold on. Fans applause here as big saves made by Nick Serzica to keep this a 2-1 game. Sarnia falling last game 4-1 you mentioned, and that is not what you want to see if you're a Sarnia Sting fan. It was not a pretty game. Here's Danford. Great save made by Serzica, but they still have it. Here's a pass out front, another save made. Picked up again by the Gens. Sting trying to get a handle on it. They can't. Robrecht to D'Amato. Centers. Danford. He's stopped. That's right off the chest of Serzica. Young ahead to McDonald. The pass ahead. Dalen Moses will chase it down. Moses after it. Pokes it in further. D'Amato took that back. And Oshawa looks to just get it out of the zone. They'll turn back in their own end. Pass finds Buckley. That's dished back to Robrecht. They're just killing the clock in this second period. Under 6 to go in the period. Here's Danford, has a step to the goal. Stopped by Nick Serzica again. Playing it down, it's in. We're going to wave it off. And it is no goal. You can see the redirect off the body. This one easily coming back. Draw one back. Here's Morelli, poked out by Schwint. He has a goal tonight. He'll try again. High, Schwint! What a stop by Oster. Kept in by the Sting, though. Sitchett shooting. That was blocked by a General at front, and it found its way to Oster for a face-off. Sting had a glorious chance a moment ago, but Jacob Oster, all season long, doing that. Exactly what you just saw. Both these netminders here tonight doing such a great job this season. Top goaltenders in the league for a reason. And here come the Generals. Pass out to center. Buckley. In over the Sarnia line, he'll go to the net with it. Taken back by Doucette. The pass finds Kadjovic. Here come the Sarnia Sting. Kadjovic turned it over now. Sitchett has it, plays it in front, and that goes through the paint wide. Inside the last minute of play here in the second. Sitchich, backhander, that's sent off the mark and wide. Schwint has it, man in front open, and a big save, and the rebound doesn't go. Holy! Here's Sitchich again, trying to get the shot. It rolls off his stick, and we're through to Jacob Oster. What a period for the Oshawa Generals. Unreal stops, and the Sting can't find a way to put it in again. They trail 2-1 after 2. Shots a goal in the hockey game are 17-15 Oshawa. They lead 2-1 after 2. The hits 4-2 Oshawa. Faceoffs 9-2 Oshawa. Power plays 1-for-1. Sarnia hasn't had one. 2-1. We head into the third tonight. Welcome into period 3 here tonight from Progressive Auto Sales Arena. Sarnia Sting and the Oshawa Generals in their final meeting of the year. Winner takes the season set. Here's Kupalainen, just started the third. Stepping in on goal. He's stopped by Serzicha. In the corner it goes. Back out front. D'Amato, his shot glanced wide. Play back in front again. Roloffs can't get it to go. Sting need to get it out. And they finally will. Schwint to Doucette. Here come the Sting. Doucette shoots. He stopped. Rebound. That's stopped. And it's off the side of the goal where Oster covers up. Sarnia Sting have had a much better jump than they did the other night against the Generals. 47 shots to 17. The shots even at 17 here tonight. It's 2-1 Oshawa, but Sarnia's chances have been golden. Draw one back. Danforth has it off the faceoff. Pass finds D'Amato. That's centered ahead for Roloffs. Had a beautiful goal last game against the Sting. As here's Doucette. He'll carry it along. Penalty coming finally to Oshawa. Here's Sitchich trying to get it to the net. Circles back and centers for his teammate. They touch it. Doucette. And finally, the Gens do get a touch. Power play, Sarnia. This is exactly what we wanted to see last game. 4 missed calls. Finally, they're going to call one here. Here's Morelli. Has it and gets it just over the head of McDonald and down the ice. Young back to it. Here's McDonald on this Sarnia power play. Peels back, looks to the middle. It's picked up by Filak. Moves in, he shoots! That was tipped off a stick up and out. Sarnia Sting to the attack here in this third period, down by a single goal. It's been a good back and forth game here tonight. Here's the face-off, left side. One back by the Sting on the power play. There's the shot, it's blocked. Got it again, lets it go way wide. And it does come out. They'll reset on the power play, minute to go on it. Sarnia's power play's been good, but here's a giveaway and they score! And this one's not good, as it's a shorthanded goal for Robrecht on a little mistake in the Sarnia zone. 3-1 Oshawa. This is not what the Sarnia Sting were trying to do here, but unfortunately you misplay that puck and the Generals will take advantage. That's exactly what they just did. 3-1. Here's Danforth with it. Looks to get it right back in here. Sting still on the power play for moments. As here's Danforth back. The shot blocked by Marko Sitchich. And the pass ahead. Here's Doucette on the power play. 20 seconds. The shot. Stop. Rebound slid through the paint. Sitchich has it. Plays it over. Another save made. Oh my goodness. Jacob Oster tonight. Sent down into the Sarnia zone, and we saw that Serzicha stole a game in Oshawa. Oster is stealing this one in Sarnia. Most Sting losses this year have been at home, and just trying to find that groove again on home ice this year. Here's the face-off. One back by the Generals. D'Amato in the corner with it. Looks ahead, power play's done. 0 for 1 on the night, Sarnia. Here's Danforth to Roloffs. Up the left side, he'll bring it to the net. Roloffs! This one just rolled off his stick wide. Sting will turn it up ice. They've had golden chances in this game, but haven't been able to convert. Sitchich was holding on to it just a moment too long. He turned it over to Ritchie. Ritchie out of the zone. Here come the Generals. Pass finds Kupalainen right down the right side. His shot sails wide of the net. Carter Kostic is to it. Here come the Sarnia Sting. Numbers for the Sting. Kostic drops it off. Way shoots. That's blocked. D'Amato to Roloffs. And they look to get it out, and they'll do just that. Taken back by the Sting. It's Filak. He has a man with him. Taken away by Danforth. What a play. Oshawa Generals all season long have been doing this, haven't they? Fisher, pass ahead, finds Kostic. Here come the Sting again. Carter Kostic, he'll shoot it, centers instead. Just missed. Here's Cooper Way to it. Way, he'll shoot. Stopped again. Felak in front, there's Ritchie. Callum Ritchie. Time running out here tonight for the Sarnia Sting again on home ice. The biggest problem this year has been not finishing on the opportunities that are given. And it shows again here tonight. They had golden looks, but just could not get it to fall. Here's Callum Ritchie, left side, and in he'll look for the shot, killing the clock some more. Sting take it back, running out of time. Wainwright to Kostic. Last minute of play here in the third period. Kostic spun him off, but brings it to the net. O'Meara scores! Nathan O'Meara in the final minute gets Sarnia within one. So the Sarnia Sting find life in the final minute. 33 seconds on the clock, 3-2 game. It's a late goal and the fans on their feet here because this game not over till it's over. Here's Nathan O'Meara moving in. O'Meara playing it over. The pass to Brown. Brown waits, shoots. Glove save made by Jacob Oster, and my goodness, got the glove on that. We're down to 20 seconds. Sarnia Sting more shots on goal tonight than the Oshawa Generals, but in the end they trail in this one. Here's Morelli just looking to get it out. He is going to kill the clock. Very good job here, but he turned it over and Moses had it. Torrance takes it back, and this should pretty much do it. He's just trying to hold that puck, and they'll do that. Buckley, game over. Sarnia Sting fall 3-2 to the Oshawa Generals.